Mom, thanks for keeping up with me. This is fun.
You're welcome. I love spending time with you. You know, there is nothing like a living room campout. Mwah. Ooh, nothing like it for my back anyhow. All right, bud. It's getting late. Let's see, did we do everything that we wanted to do tonight? Did we roast marshmallows?
We even made s'mores. Check.
Oh, well then, did we play with blocks?
Yes, Zoe, we played with blocks. We built a tower.
Then did we play any games?
I beat you 7 times. Don't you remember? Grandpa forgets things because he's old. Are you old?
Just maybe. We got a lot done tonight, my love. And you know what? We have time for just one last thing.
Playing horses.
No. I thought we'd read a Bible story.
We can read it tomorrow.
No. We have time for one story and then it's lights out.
Last time we played living room campout, I woke up and I found you sleeping in your bed.
Yeah, but well, Mommy's back can't take a whole night of sleeping on the floor.
It's okay, Mom. Grandpa's back hurts a lot too. Why do boys read the Bible at night?
Well, because it's important. These stories teach us the answers to all the biggest questions, like how did we get here, and why did everything go wrong, and what is God going to do to make things right?
I remember how we got here. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. He said those words, and boom, everything appeared.
That's right. All right, come here, buddy. Lean back. You good? And the Garden of Eden was intended to be a meeting place for best friends, God and people. God only gave them one rule: do not eat the fruit from one special tree. God knew if they ate the fruit, they would think that they could be happy without God. But God knew there was no such thing as happiness without Him. Without Him, life would not be life at all.
But the evil snake lied to them and they ate the fruit.
Yep, they ate the fruit, and with it the snake's lie, God does not love you. The lie bent Adam and Eve's hearts, so they pointed away from God and towards their own wants. This is how evil entered the world. All the war, fighting, and disagreements, sickness, and death. This is how our friendship with God became broken. It was all too horrible for people to bear, so God allowed death to enter the world, because He knew His children could not bear the pain they unleashed forever.
But that was so long ago. What did that have to do with us?
Well, we're all descendants of Adam and Eve, and we're all born with that same lie, God does not love you, whispering inside of us. And it's that lie that stirs up the evil that causes the bad things that we do.
I've never heard anybody whisper that.
I hope that never changes for you. God doesn't want anyone to be lost and in pain, so when God kicked Adam and Eve out of the garden, He gave them hope. He promised Eve that one of her descendants would someday kill the serpent and break the power of his lie once and for all. But the years drug on and people were still mean and cruel to each other, and people still got sick and died. Things weren't getting any better.
Mom, will God ever keep His promise?
Which one?
The one He made to Eve about the person who would kill the serpent.
The time has already come. God has already chosen a woman to give birth to that special child. And when that child grows up to become a man, you will defeat the serpent once and for all.
And the snake dies, will I die too?
I'm not sure, but I'd settle for the outsiders being driven out if you accomplish that much. What's the matter?
You said you said it 2 times, Mom. You said you'll defeat the snake and you'll accomplish that much. It's okay, Mom. Grandpa confuses people's names too.
You know what, bud? I am just getting old. And this whole thing is making me old. All right, it's time to tuck you in, Jesus. Ugh, come on. Good night, buddy. I love you. My sweet Jesus, part of me wishes you'd never grow up. This is such a sweet age. I wonder, what does the chosen one dream about when he is a boy? Do you dream of catching fish and fireflies like other boys? Or are your dreams just as special as you are? Do you dream of triumphantly leading your followers to retake the capital? Do you hear the sound of your own name roaring from adoring crowds? Do you feel the weight of the crown when they coronate you? Do you taste the cup of victory on your lips? I wonder, will your rise to power come smoothly, or will it be as impossible as walking on water? When you battle the serpent, what injuries will you suffer? What hells will you pass through to silence that ancient lion? Knowing you have to suffer breaks this mother's heart already. Will the weight of your mission fill you with anxiety and sorrow, or will you know joy? Will you always live free from the sound of that horrible lie being whispered to you? Or will you wonder out loud why he has orphaned you too? Dear Jesus, whatever you do, however you go about doing it, silence that lie. You are so loved by God, little Jay. You are so loved by God.